Okay, so we are at step 5, which is the last step, very, very important step, which is be aware. So you don't want to go through all these steps, making a decision, getting healthy, getting on the right side, and changing your mindset, and then make a mistake and fall for these false cravings or all these things that evil is going to throw at you, right? So I always say that these, I call addiction little devils, so they always sit on your shoulder, right? So anytime you have a hard moment, you have a hard situation, anywhere, the situation where you used to drink, it's just going to be this little kind of like not the actual voice obviously, but just a little feeling of, oh, you should have that one drink, or you can drink, nothing's going to happen, or drink, you're going to feel better because now you feel sad. Drink so you don't feel the stress, you had a stressful week. These are always going to come up because they are always going to try to get you back, into the cycle, back into the addiction, so they can control your life, so they can keep, kind of doing all these bad things and evil things and hurt people and hurt you or make you hurt yourself, right? So you always have to be aware. There's always going to be, with time, they're just going to fade away. Right now it's been 10 years for me, so if I have that feeling, it's just funny to me. But I remember back when my dad died, and I couldn't even breathe. Like I was choking, crying, and the first thing I could smell, the smell of cigarettes, and I wanted to smoke, which it's been probably 6 years since I quit. And I got so upset. I'm like, you cannot do this to me at this moment, right? So don't fall for those. They're going to go away the second you realize that's them trying to get you back in a cycle. Just remember the worst part of drinking or smoking that you had, and just stay strong, change your mind, think about something else, and just go eat, do something to get rid of that feeling. Don't let it sink in or try to control you, because you're going to have to start over again. Now you know the way, but it's hard. It's not that easy to go through all these steps to get healthy, to get, to this amazing life, and you don't want it all to fall apart. I always tell myself, now you always go to that first step 1 and say, I have to make a choice. Do I want to live like I live now? Feel like I feel now? Enjoy my life like I do now? Or you want to go back to misery, pain, all these health issues, all these angers, and all these things that just bad things that happen to you, right? Because when you drink, you have very low frequency, and only low frequency things can attach. So it's just, when you think everything is bad, it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And once you make a decision and beat your addiction, everything just keeps getting better. Not just every year, but every day. And you feel great, and you have all these amazing people around you. So don't let them trick you with all these false cravings. You always remember the steps, always read the book, always listen to a book. I have an audio book as well. Watch the videos again, email me, anything, right? Just don't fall for it, because you want to choose life. You want to live, you want to enjoy your life, because obviously when we drink, we don't live, right? We exist. And it's a misery. You don't know how bad the next day is going to be, and then it's just all over again. And guilt is something that's going to come up. Obviously, you're going to feel guilty and shameful about all the things that you've done when you were drunk, all the things you don't even remember at first. But you have to understand that the sooner you get rid of a guilt feeling, the better. It's not easy. Always comes up. You start remembering all these things, and you're like, oh my God, how could I? But you have to know you can't change it, right? So now that was not you. That was evil doing all these things. Now you are you're sober, you know what you're doing, you would never do those things, because that's not you, right? So you got to move forward and just leave it all behind. You can't change a thing. You can ask for forgiveness. Main thing is forgive yourself, because all these things happen for a reason, obviously. We don't know the reasons, right? It's a family, whichever it is, that makes us do those things and gives us those addictions, and we have to struggle through. But we have to win. We have to choose life. We have to change the future generations, and don't let those little evil tricks that they get very, very tricky, right? Things can happen. You can accidentally have a sip of drink, but we all know the difference between accidentally having a drink and somebody, pours it in, whatever reason might be, to actually choosing to have had one drink. That's 100% two different things. So if you choose to have a drink, you give evil permission to do whatever he wants with your life. All right, take control of your life and do anything they want to do. And we all know it's only going to get worse. It never gets better. All right, it only gets better if you choose the good side. You choose to beat the addiction. You choose to change your life and actually choose to enjoy your life instead of struggling through years. So the decision is yours. And since we have addictive personalities, it's very important. Try not to pick up a bad addiction again. The bad ones I'm talking about is gambling, right? Or could be a lot of different things, but just we all know the good ones would be healthy eating, like over exercising, right? Nobody died from that. Mine is working and healthy eating, but working mostly. I probably work too much, but I'll take that any day. So kind of choose your addictions, because with addictive personalities, we will pick up something. So make sure you don't go into gambling or anything like that hurts you, or like junk eating, food overeating, anything. Just watch yourself, because just choose your addictions wisely, because we will choose the addiction, right? So choose something that brings you money, brings you health, and just get stronger every day. Again, if you need to email me, it's GretaKBooks@gmail.com. Enjoy your life.